Well, I have like this holistic uncle who like is an eye doctor, and he like basically like says no to eye drops unless it's absolutely necessary. He's just taught the ways of blinking, and like I'm not even fucking kidding. Like when I was like, I literally got diagnosed with like dry eyes or whatever by my uncle when I was like 13, and he was like, you need to blink more. You have to stop wearing makeup. I was like, can't do that, but I'll blink more. So he's like, every time you're using the bathroom, you're just in there for like 5 minutes.
Just locking in those fumes while you're peeing.
Well, it's like when you blink, like you engage the glands or whatever, and then it's good. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna be really like conscious about my blinking.
Well, I didn't know this, but like people with big eyes, like us,
we went to Big Eye City and they knew us very well.
Exactly, and apparently it's a thing where if you like track and watch how like when they blink, it's like 30% of the time you're actually blinking.
Whoa.
When you like think you're blinking all the time. So you're just like never engaging your glands. I'm gonna stop saying that word.
This is really educational.
It is educational. So
someone
and he has an app and
us.
everything. My uncle has an app.
No way. Does it remind you to blink more?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
I'm gonna get it.
If we get nothing else from today, blink.
Yeah, I recorded all of that.
Oh, good.
So
I'm blinking.
Hi, this is Once to Watch Chef's Choice. I'm Abby Kenna, and this is Zoe Coe.
Hello.
What's up?
Coffee. Blinking. We got new nails.
Yes. I'll zoom in. Oh, wait. Don't do your ASMR.
Wait, I don't.
Oh, wow. That was real good. You've been up to a lot today. I feel like you've had a jam-packed day.
Jam-packed day. What time is it? Like 2?
It is barely not even 2.
Oh.
It's your anniversary.
It's my anniversary.
You're slaying.
Yeah.
That's a job in itself.
What am I wearing even? This.
Amazing fit check.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for being here.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited to be here. I'm a little upset that it's called self. Oh my god, I can't say this word. And there's no actual meal.
You were gonna say that.
I need Thanksgiving dinner right now.
I know. I keep being told that I need to prepare food.
Just like one strawberry would be nice. You know what I mean?
Oh, honestly, that fits your vibe really well. I'll start giving people like a snack that fits their vibe.
Yeah. I got a cherry on the snail. Maybe cherries.
Okay, or maybe a cup of dirt.
Yeah.
Or
worms.
I was going to say like the little pudding cups where there's like fake dirt. You'd have them as a kid.
That'd be really nice. That'd be nice.
Well, my bad. Next time, I guess.
Yeah, next time. It's all good.
We're going to go through a little Sonic 3-course meal. I hope that's fine with you.
It will. Different palate will be satisfied.
Different palate. Well, I'd love to know, if listeners had never heard your music before, what's the first song you would serve up to them? What is the appetizer to you?
I feel like since it was my 3rd single and she's the one that like got me on the map a little bit, Love Sick in Public. She was my most like risky song like in my eyes at the time. Yeah.
My cheeks red like a cherry. Help me, 'cause I am very love sick in public. I'm hooked on the way that you taste. I know I'm headed for heartbreak. I caught feelings, no concealing. There is no way that he doesn't know. I keep you in my little locket. Grow up and call me when you want it.
And it like unleashed like a whole different side of me and my music and brand and everything. And it like really, helped me find my people. So definitely Love Sick in Public.
I love this. I mean, walk me through like the writing process of that. How did it come about that you like sort of turned this new leaf and being risque online?
Yeah. Well, I won't name names, but there was this celebrity that I was at this like songwriting camp with, and he just like would not leave me alone. And in like kind of a flirty, cute way, like it was fine. I wasn't that annoyed or anything, but I was just like perceiving how like Love Sick in Public, like he was appearing. Like I just kind of like landed on that phrase in my head when he was like flirting with me. Like at these like various parties and galas and like bars after, and I was like, damn, like he be Love Sick in Public. And then I was just thinking about all the times I was like so obviously flirting. And so I just liked that concept and that idea.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was honestly like literally coming home from an after party at the end of that songwriting week and just like singing a cappella into my like voice app in my phone.
Taxi,
yeah. And I was just like, and I just like came up with like half the song just on that walk home after like watching this man like flirt with me the whole night, you know, like out of body experience kind of vibe.
For sure.
Yeah. And so I just like kind of crafted the little story of like that it was a mutual thing. And yeah. And I just like really liked the funny little quirky lines that I had, like my cheeks red like a cherry and help me because I am Barry. I just liked all that. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's like tongue-in-cheek flirty, but also like a little stepping on men a little bit.
Yes.
Like as we should.
Yeah.
That's such like a singular like songwriter experience though, to be like having this week-long experience where you're like, I'm writing this song about you and I'm going to flirt a little bit so that you keep giving me
no,
like,
literally, I was
reasons
just
to
give
write
me
it.
something to write about.
It's the content.
Yeah, exactly. So
I love
yeah.
it. And how was it received by fans? Like this is the song that sort of blew things up.
Yeah, well, it was like the first time I ever had any social media success, whatever that means. Like, and it was specifically on TikTok, and like the conversion was just like really intense. Like I just like didn't expect it.
Yeah.
Like I only had one video go to like 500K or something, like not crazy, and I still had like I don't know 3,000 pre-saves from it, and at that time like it was huge. A lot. Yeah, it was like a lot. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, and then it just like happened to be exactly like who my fan base is now, you know, like it just completely found the right people.
Yeah.
So it just like started a little community and like totally found who I needed to find. And yeah, the song just really had like a life of its own. Like it didn't even get much Spotify help or anything like in the early part of it, like, but fans just kept like growing with it. And yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
No, that's really cool to hear. It sounds super organic. Like even though it was like a TikTok blow up, it wasn't like a 5 million streams right off the bat. Like it makes sense that you've grown into the place you are right now. That's so exciting.
And it's so cute. Like people still find it, you know, and like comment on those videos and stuff. And
oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. And now you've like, you were on the cover of a Spotify playlist. Which one was it again?
Well, well, I don't even remember. Oh yeah. For Dirt, I got the cover of Young and Free, which is so cool. I literally cried. I literally was like, oh my God. Because it's like hard to feel milestones sometimes in this career. And yeah, that one just felt like a massive milestone.
That's huge. It's hard enough to get on the playlist, but to be the face.
Well, it was also like my favorite playlist that I've ever like listened to growing up and stuff. And the fact that like some of my songs do happen to get on that one like was already so exciting. And then I was like, is that my face? I was like, what is that?
So dope.
But so that was amazing. And then recently on the cover of Salt. So that was really cool.
I love Salt. That one's
Salt
so
is cute.
Good. It's very much, it's like girl boss.
Yes.
It's a lot of women. Or is it only women?
I guess not, because like, yeah, no, not all women.
It's a lot of
like
non-men
90%
for sure.
women, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love, so.
I want to know who's behind that. I need to like give them a medal.
I know, literally.
Well, sonically, how does Lovesick in Public sort of compare to where you are right now with your current music?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a very simple track. Like, it's really just this, like, grungy Nirvana guitar riff with just, like, some drums. And then just, like, lots of little vocal ad-libs and vocals. But that's kind of, like, it, you know? Yeah. So I think that sparked my, just, like, obsession with cool guitar riffs. And, like, that kind of just became the recipe for like every song following it. Yeah. So I think it just like really, opened a door. Like I had never really touched rock music that much before that song, which is insane.
Do you listen to any like rock music?
Yeah, I always like listen to it. Okay. But I just like never made it, I guess. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Someone was explaining, I think it was Audrey Nunes. She was saying like, you can't make the music that you were inspired by when you were a kid until you've like grown enough and written enough bad songs. So it's like the music from when you were 12 years old, like you need that 10 years to finally be able to tap into it. And like, you're doing that now.
Yeah, no, I've written so many songs. Like I want to like try and, I don't know, like count it one time, but I feel like it's for sure well over 200 at this point.
Oh my God, that Dropbox folder is crazy.
I don't even have them anymore. Like I have no idea where they've gone. I just remember their existence in the past.
You have to do the Mac DeMarco thing and
what
release.
Did he do?
He released like a demo album of like 200, and he didn't even name the tracks. Yeah, it was like numbers.
Wow. Okay.
One day when you're like 45.
Yeah. One day.
Got it.
I'll do it.
Well, now you have a recent label deal.
Which is crazy.
A new era of life.
I know. I feel like, every year it like is a fully new vibe, like new boyfriend, new car. I don't know, like, all of it changes constantly, which is crazy. But
yeah. Well, what song would represent this era for you?
Yeah. So this next one I think would be Dirt. All caps.
I love it. You have Dirt D. and Eat on like a double single. It's so good.
I need dirt. Put a boy in a skirt. Tell my girl take off the shirt. Dig your nails into the earth. Put some mud inside my purse. I want cake, want mistakes. Put your lipstick on my face. Use my tongue to say this is how the people play. 'Cause this is how the people play.
And it was like very much a new era for me because I had just moved to LA and I was being like super emo about it and like missing all the grunginess of New York. And I was like, I didn't know how to fit into the LA peoples and everything. And Dirt was really just about wanting to like be in the clubs in New York again and like being out and like sitting on the street when I was like too drunk with my friends and stuff, So I like, that was like a completely new era. And again, my most like risky song lyrically and stuff. And I mean, what does that mean? I don't know.
They only get riskier.
Yeah.
Which is so awesome. No, I love that you're being like just so open and like the people are eating it up.
Well, it's like every time I take a risk or I'm scared about like this lyric or that or whatever, people seem to like love it. And that's like very freeing and like maybe too freeing now.
Why too freeing?
Now I'm just like, oh my God, what can I even say?
You're unhinged.
Like, wow. Yeah. Completely unhinged now.
I love it. Well, tell me like the story of writing Dirt, like sonically, what producer were you working with?
Yeah.
Because this is like fully new. This is
fully new.
You were living in New York for your whole life and now you have like a whole new musical journey out here.
Yeah. Well, I had been doing being bi-coastal basically for a full year before I had moved here. And I was mainly working with my executive collaborator, Johnny Shore.
Awesome.
And he made every song after Lovesick in Public with me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And Dirt was just like, after my first EP had come out, we were like, okay, what's this new vibe going to be? Like, what else can I explore? And I just like wanted to kind of touch dance music for the first time. I was like, that's interesting and fun. And I was like really tired of sad music and being sad in my songs. So I was like, okay, let's just have fun. I just want to make a dance song that like I would want to hear in a club. So we just like started writing Dirt and I had come in with this random Dirt idea and I was like, listen, I just want the chorus to be like, I miss Dirt. And that's it.
Were you just like thinking of a way to like capture the vibe of New York and you're just like dirty, grimy?
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
literally.
No, very literal. And then I kind of hated the first day bounce. I was like, this is whack. This is so weird. It's too different from my other music, like whatever.
Yeah.
Thought it was just, too strange. And people would be like put off by that. And then like it kind of just like sat in a folder for like a few months and every now and then I'd think about it and I was honestly like, insecure about it and I would like show my friends or like team members and be like, I don't know, this one's too crazy, but this is Dirt, Yeah. And then everyone always responded like well to it and I like didn't expect it every time. Mm-hmm. So eventually like we fully finished it, but it went through like multiple rounds, which is ironic because we ended up basically with the very first demo.
Right.
And and that was kind of it. And I just like, I never trusted it until I posted it and then it did well. And I was like, well, look at that.
I was going to ask like, what made you sort of like get over the fear of it? Was it like seeing other artists do like risky things or you just kind of like went for it?
Maybe actually. I was like fully re-immersing myself in my like love of the 2000s music that I grew up on, like listening to like Lady Gaga and specifically her Love Game song with the I want to take a ride on your disco stick. And I was like, damn, that hits. And I was like, like her lyrics are like even crazier than mine. So like, why wouldn't I be able to do that? So I think, like looking up to like, women icons that I grew up on helped me for sure. And then just like people on the internet being like, wait, this kind of fucks.
They're like, actually, you don't have a choice. You have to release it.
And I was like, okay, like maybe I'll do it.
That's cool. I wouldn't have thought of Lady Gaga as the reference, but it totally makes sense. Mm-hmm. Also, her outfits are always slaying.
Insane.
I know. I love your like new vibe. that you're bringing. You've got the bra and like the little half corset thing.
Yeah.
No, it's super sick.
It's actually quite comfortable. Like it looks way less comfortable than it is, but like
I bet.
Then my boobs ain't going anywhere. They're secure. This is actually like very loose. So I'm chilling, you know. It just looks cool as fuck.
No, it's dope and it's very New York. At
very
least
New York.
my like outside perception of New York, it didn't grow up there. So
It's just like eclectic grungy things on top of each other, you know. That's kind of like a bold statement.
it's super awesome. So you have new music coming out soon too.
I do. I
Awesome.
don't
And-
actually know the date, but it will
fine.
happen. It will happen.
Yeah. But I'm curious sort of like what all of these sonic influences are that we're drawing from as we're releasing new stuff. Like what can we expect in these sounds?
Well, yeah, I think like I was saying, like I think the last like 6 months or 8 months of my life, like I've literally just been listening to like the hits of today and then like old music that I grew up on. So like all of the No Doubt stuff, all of Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, even like Blondie. Like my mom always had Blondie playing when I was growing up, and
Love.
yeah, just that like really and like Madonna, like all these like really powerful women figures that I just like saw myself in them, and they inspired something in me. And I kind of forgot my love of them like growing up. Like in high school I had like a fur coat collection and like this crazy bra collection, and I like remember that it kind of came from my love of them.
Yeah.
And I just like kind of forgot about it in college, you know.
Yeah.
And so I think it was really just like going deep into myself and like finding my love for fashion again, and all the music that I grew up and stuff on. So
That's super dope. When did you start playing music?
Oh God, I mainly just sing. I like can play guitar, but I don't like usually do it.
Give yourself credit.
I know, I'm like, ugh. But it's kind of impossible to like play all my guitar riffs and sing. Like, I can play other songs, but like my own songs are actually like so freaking difficult to just sing with.
Yeah.
So I never do. But one day when I do a headline show, I will whip out the guitar and it'll happen.
I love also that you put bras on your guitarists.
Mm-hmm,
also, shout out Eli.
Shout out.
Eli Bramnick is like the best guitarist in the world.
Yeah, literally. So. We're going on tour again.
Oh my God.
Very soon.
He's going with you too. Is he musical directing as well?
Yes, which is amazing. I feel like it's just really nice to go on tour with someone that has been on tour with you at this point now, like every tour. And we're just a little family on the road now.
I played my very first show ever with Eli.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, how long ago was that? What
we were
year
10
was
years
that?
old.
Oh my God, 10. Oh my God, I did not expect that.
We were in the Fabulous 50s show. There's a picture of me with a poodle dress and Eli's playing saxophone in the background.
Oh my gosh. What even is a poodle dress?
It's a little pink skirt and it has a poodle. It was like 50s vibes.
Okay.
I think we were
like
playing like a Ray
poodle.
Charles song. Yeah, literally.
Got it. I was just thinking like curly fur dress.
I mean,
in my head.
I would love that actually. New music video idea.
Hey.
Fur. Next
Just
one
fur.
word single.
Honestly, I like that. I might write it down.
And fur.
Just fur.
Yeah.
Listen, the amount of just random words I have in my notes page, and it does sometimes work. Guys, fur.
That'll come out in a year.
Boots with the fur.
With all the R's. I love it. Okay, but yes, I want to know how your musical journey began.
Oh, yeah. I grew up as an only child with my single mom, and we moved a lot. We were like in different apartments, and then I was in like Long Island for a little bit.
Okay.
And I think like a big like thing for me was just finding something stable or constant, and music was always that. Like my friends changed. I ended up getting really bullied in elementary school and in high school. Like music and like my love for creative things just like was the only constant in my life.
Yeah.
And so I always like kind of like to say like music was just my best friend growing up and like family.
Sweet.
So I just like could never leave it, you know? And so I was just always dancing around, always singing, you know, if she was working, like I was just alone in the living room, maybe with my little white dog, you know? And like, I had my little Bichon Frise.
Stop
and
it.
my crusty white dog, she gave,
Oh.
but not past tense give. I can't.
That's insane.
I know. Twinkle.
No way.
Yeah, her name was Twinkle.
The lore is crazy.
I
It
know,
all
the lore
makes
is crazy.
sense.
My first dog actually was named Diamond, and then she died like really tragically. And then I like needed another dog identical to that one because I was like 5 and could not handle the trauma. And then I named that one Twinkle.
I love this. You've
Anyway.
become exactly the person you were always
Yeah,
meant to
no,
be.
exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, I was just like dancing around, always singing. My first ever like normal pop structured song was when I was like, I don't know, maybe 9. But I didn't like write a full one, but it was like
That's
first
really
pre-chorus.
young.
I was into it, man. Like I loved it.
Damn.
And I was always like writing in my journals and like
Yeah.
making poems into songs. Like I was just constantly doing all of that. And then my grandpa passed away and I ended up writing him a full song.
Yeah.
And I even like recorded it on GarageBand with my uncle who would play guitar, and I like performed that at his funeral. And so like that was like a big turning point for me, like knowing that music was just something really, really special to me, and like writing songs about my life, you know? And yeah, so I just like never let it go past that. And then in high school, I started like interning at a record label. I did
That's cool.
like college, high school programs and things like that. And I just like, knew that I loved the business, even though it was crazy. And like, just really thought I wanted to be an artist. And I just like never pictured myself doing anything else. So now we're here.
And it's happening. Yeah.
It's happening.
And you went to college for music. Did you graduate?
No.
Most
No.
artists haven't. That's like the key. The ones that didn't graduate are doing well.
Who even knows? I just honestly couldn't afford it. I honestly would have stayed. It was
Truly,
just
yeah.
like, I never got a scholarship, and it was like $80K to $90K a year. So I was
NYU?
like, NYU.
Classic,
so I went
yeah.
to the Clive Davis program, and
It's
I
really
loved
hard
it.
to get into.
It was hard. It was cool, but I did the high school program like when I was a junior. So I like knew everyone there, and I like asked. I was like, how can I like possibly get in? Like I did early decision, like all these things. I only applied there. I never applied anywhere else.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Major leap of faith.
No, for real. I was like, well, if I'm not going, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, sweet. That's really cool to see the trajectory.
I know, what a change. But yeah, and I loved my time there, and like I'm still close with like so many people that I knew there. And it was interesting because I took a year and a half of time off before I went back, or maybe 2 full years during COVID. And so I went back for just 1 extra semester, and it was actually really amazing, like to go back into a new grade. And now like so many of those people like are like in this industry with me, and
Right.
it's just really cool.
I bet a lot of them end up here too, even though it is in New York.
Basically all of them. There's like 2 left in New York.
That's
So
great.
all of them are here. Yeah. And dropped out or whatever.
Alas, that's the true graduation.
No, literally.
Well, for our dessert track, I want to hear about our most recent single.
Okay, yeah. So I think the dessert for sure is Touch Therapy for the
Yes.
sexual innuendo that
The cherry on top.
it's literally cherry on top.
yeah.
Touch therapy. Touching you, touching me. Eyes roll to the back of my head. Hot and heavy rock star. Slip me out of my dress. It doesn't matter where we are. The one all day. Strap me in your parked car. Put some breath on the gas. Yeah, that's what I need.
So yeah, I love that one. It's kind of crazy. To be honest, I moved to LA and I had sex in a car for the first time, and it rocked my
Nice.
world. Like little like teenage like me would be like that's my like hot fantasy, you know? Like
You can't do that in New York.
no, you cannot. I like literally didn't even realize I had never been in a car with a boy, or like a boy that I liked, you know, or like anyone that I liked. And yeah, it like literally rocked my world. We were at a drive-in movie thing, and it was like in the
No
back of
way.
his truck. It was crazy.
Wait, that's like actual, like Taylor Swift wrote about that, but
Yep.
without the actual innuendos.
Exactly.
Oh my God, I
And
love this.
So, and then we were dating, and then we just kept doing it, and I was like, I like this a lot. And so I was like, let me write a song about it. And that was like genuinely it. And I just like knew that the song couldn't just be about having sex in the back of a car. So I was like, okay, well, we'll make it about this like theme of touch therapy. And
yeah,
that's all.
it's a really cool play on words. I like a theme with your music is like, I don't really know what the song is going to be about based on the title. So it's like a fun game to
Right.
try and figure it out. And yeah, it's a real thing.
But yeah, no, my favorite part of that song is like at the very end of the song. I like am potentially like in the back of the car, and then I go like, I feel so much better now. And I think it's so funny. And I did it in the mic as a joke. And then, of course, I was like, wait, it's kind of giving. So
no, that's
let's
so
keep
campy.
it. Yep.
I love those little moments in a session too, where you like accidentally pick something up on recording, and then the producer's like, "And we're flying that for the intro."
Yes, exactly. And all the like silly car sounds, like we have like you can't even like perceive it, but there's like a creaking car in there. There's like honks. There's like I don't know, like little heartbeat beeps from the cars and stuff. And
and it's all just like fun. Woven into
it's
the
like
beat.
percussion and stuff. It's fun. It's fun.
That is so dope. And that was with Johnny Shore as well. Cool.
Yeah.
Is he LA based?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
fun.
actually Will J as well.
Okay.
He co-wrote it with us.
Sick.
Yeah.
I love it. You truly like each of these songs is just a step up into Risque.
No, literally.
No, it's great.
And it's so funny. Like I performed that song like live on this last tour with Games We Play in front of my dad. And the very first night was in front of my dad. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot that he was going to have to hear this. And I was like, oh my God, Dad, like on stage, I was like, Dad, cover your ears. And then after he was like, what did you even like want me to cover my ears for? Like, I didn't hear anything. And I was like, oh, you didn't hear me say the word sex when everything else cut out? And he was like, no, I don't really listen to the lyrics. I was like, king.
The one time we don't want them to pay attention.
Exactly. I was like, that's great, Dad. Don't worry about it.
I love this.
Yeah. But then in the middle of the tour, I didn't even realize this. I was like, okay, well, it can't get worse than like me performing this in front of my dad. Yeah. And then we were like in a church. We performed in a church. And I was like, oh, and now I really feel bad about it.
Oh, very good.
So that was good. Cursed myself a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine.
I feel like God is a woman and she would love this for you.
No, Ariana's fine. But she's fine with it.
Ariana's chill. She actually supports it.
Exactly. So it doesn't matter.
I love it. And you said you're going on tour again soon.
I am going on tour again. Do you know Sophie Powers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm opening for her, which is really exciting. And like, honestly, like she's been in my fans also like section as like the first artist for like literally the last 6 months. So I was like, oh, wait, this is actually so perfect. Yeah. So it's so cute. And it's just a little like North America run. Beautiful. I'm so excited. I love her music.
Yeah. She's coming in the day after tomorrow.
No way. Yeah. Okay, well, perfect. Say hi.
I know. We'll talk about you. Yeah. Don't you worry. Well, I have a couple of closing questions for you.
Let's do it.
A classic. I feel like I might have asked you this already because we did a little interview like 6 months ago, maybe.
Which is also crazy. Yeah, like I honestly
maybe even longer.
Because it was like for the EP, I believe.
Yeah.
So last year.
It was. Oh my God.
Crazy.
We like just moved here.
Yeah, no, I was like, I don't like it here.
We've been through it. Yeah.
I love palm trees.
She thrives. If your music was a candle, what scent would it be?
Oh my God, wait, you totally did not ask me
Oh,
this.
okay.
Holy shit. What? Okay, wait, a candle.
It can be raunchy.
Okay, wait. Okay, there's this like candle brand that I'm obsessed with, and they just like make fruit-shaped candles or food-shaped candles.
Yeah.
So I think it would be like a banana and a little strawberry candle. And and it would be like cinnamon for a little saucy and sweet.
Okay.
And then just fruity, like a little, and then strawberry.
I love this. It's like a little sundae situation.
Exactly.
Very fitting.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So specific. That is so specific.
As it should be.
Anything could be a candle if you really think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Arsonists would say the same thing.
I don't know.
I feel like I know what you're going to say for this next one. Nope, that's the question I already asked. What's your favorite sound right now? That is not music. Yeah.
Oh my God, wait, I can't like in my brain. Wait, on TikTok?
Oh my God,
sound?
No, but I love that that's where your brain went.
I feel so like Gen Z right now. Wait, what do you mean sound?
Any sound.
Any sound in the world.
Yeah, what are you listening to?
I'm really deep in this content world.
No, please tell me your favorite sound. What's going viral?
I don't know. Oh, actually, it's at like, are they Irish or Scottish? I don't know. But these little kiddos, and they're like 9, and like, for their like, I think, I actually don't quote me on any of this, but whatever, the promo of it is like, there's music teacher in school like made them make a song, and they chose this like insane dance track. Yeah. And then it's like, yeah, what, like, I don't know how it goes. Like, I doubt it. About it. Anyway,
That is a
That
beautiful
one-
answer.
it's just like really ADHD, and so like every time it comes on, I'm like,
yeah. You're
anywhere I
in.
am, yeah, I'm just like bopping so hard. Okay, but sound in the world, I do really like. Well, it's so quiet actually, but like the sound of a bubble popping is really nice. Yeah,
That's a good one. I haven't gotten that one yet.
there you go. There you
Wow.
go.
Well, my very final question is I would love to know who your ones to watch are. Who are you listening
Oh.
to that I should be listening to?
Okay, wait. Can
Yeah,
I like
pull up
look
the
this up right now?
Spotify.
Okay, I like whenever someone asks me this, it's like everything.
forget everything.
Yeah, like everything that was in my brain is
I
gone.
hate music actually, and I've never listened.
No, literally, I'm like I have no idea. I don't listen to
I
that.
don't even make it. Yeah.
Okay, I love Lola Young. Her new album, or it's an album,
Incredible,
right? Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely insane. I love Messy. It's like on repeat. I do love the Charlie album, but okay, Tiny People. This like duo, Pebbles and Tam Tam, they just
Oh.
went really viral for this song, like Pink Like Suki, and
Okay.
I'm obsessed with it. I DM'd them and they didn't respond, and I love them, and I just want to be friends.
If you're watching this,
I love your song.
I just want to be buddies. I haven't
just
heard
so
of it.
sorry.
I'm excited.
It's amazing. It's so fun. Okay, and then honestly, this is also like not a deep cut, but I like strangely love the Challengers soundtrack. It's like
Okay.
just like really, really like
I
helps
haven't
with the
seen
ADHD.
it. Is
Yep.
it good?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
good. I literally went to see that movie alone with a can of beer, and I was just sitting there like watching this threesome happen, and I was like, wow, what the fuck is going on? And then I love Modulator. I'm so excited for the new album. Cursed Romantics and Two Slow Hits a lot.
We love
So,
Modulator.
yep.
We were just listening to the little snippets that that she released. The Sugar Water.
Yep.
Fucking
So
crazy.
good. And then I said this last time
Okay.
when I was here. Anna Sophia.
Okay.
She has like this song "Achoo" and "Lucky." Thank you. I literally don't even know how to say that, but it's cool. It's very fun.
Thank you.
It's
Yeah.
very fun.
TY.
Yeah. Thank you.
I love that. I'm gonna have to check these out. This is
Yeah.
all new for me.
A lot of it's like dance stuff.
good. I need to like pick up. This June gloom is getting me down.
June Gloom. I didn't know it was a thing. Apparently,
Me
it's a
either
thing.
until this year. I literally was here last year and no one said a word about it. I swear to God, everyone just decided this
Yeah.
year.
Well, we're
They're all
not
against
gloomy,
me.
so it doesn't matter.
That's right. That's right. Well, thank you so much for
Oh my
being
gosh, thank you for
here.
having me.
I'm glad you survived the drive over with your new car, with your
Yep.
CarPlay that didn't work.
Yes. But we're here. We made it, and we had a great time.
We had a great
So
time.
slay.
You can do anything.
Yeah.
Well, once again, this is Ones to Watch Chef's Choice. I'm Abby Kenna, and this is Zoe Coe. Check out Touch Therapy. Everyone loves to have sex in cars.
Yep.